Well, Wooly here, guys. So it's about time. It's about time I made some inroads on this. Let me just change these up there. It's about time I made some inroads on this split log cabin idea thing that I have. So down at Red Branch here, going to cut some trees. If I can get my saw to start, I might have still love that saw, by the way. Love it, love it. Stay tuned. So here is the plan, right? This is what I need to remove. First of all, this one here definitely needs to come out. Okay, so that's going to be first. The only issue today is going to be wind. Okay, so what I want to do is, it's pretty much straight up and down, and I want to try and land it over here, and I want to keep it. This is the thing, so I'm going to have to fell it very low. I want to keep it for something. Okay, I don't know what I want to keep it for yet, but I want to keep it for something. So it is too good. It's too good of a tree, do you know what I mean? It's too good of a tree just to cut up the firewood. I hope you guys can see okay there. And it is cold, guys. It's not a. I'll tell you what to do. I'll bring this back over here. It's not that it's cold. It's just crappy. You know, it's like one of those shitty, crappy old, you know, windy, not a great day. Okay. Here's hoping this works. If not, here's hoping I can get the camera quick enough. Bit far with my undercut, but sorry, bit deep with my undercut, but I do want it to go pretty fast, so I want to try and land it pretty much where this yellow thing is here. That's my mark. That's my 30-foot mark. So yeah, that's it. That's what I'm going to do. It's okay because all the brush only needs to go over there. So I am going to hide these behind the tree. The wind. It's ready to go. Wow! Let the relight. So, let's look at this. What happened there? Quite a big tree. So, even though I had pretty little hinge wood here, I hadn't actually cut enough of the hinge here on this side. Okay, so well, it's down. So look at the space. Look at the light that it has opened up in here. So I do have a couple of more trees to come down, but hey, what can you do? Look at the light. So I'm going to branch this up. It's a lump of a tree, boy. It's a serious lump of a tree. Right. Let's have a little look at this. What we have here is failure to communicate. No, it's not actually. What we have here is we have a branch under tension. Right, so this is a branch under tension. Okay, so the weight of the tree is pushing down on the branch. All right, so what I've done here to remove the tension is I've put 1, 2, 3, 4 cuts in it. Each time I'm getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger with the cut. And basically what that does there, guys, I think it was Adam at Hometown Acres had a branch under tension, and you know, so I just wanted to show you this just in case this was something that you'd never seen. So each one releases a little bit of the tension. When you get to here, the tension's pretty much all gone, so you're not going to have failure, catastrophic failure, like a big snap action. Okay, so it's more controlled. So Adam, this is what I was trying to explain to you via messaging, but it probably, you know, stuff like this is hard to explain. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this log, guys, is I'm actually going to skin it and dry it. Okay, because there's a lot of wood here, and there's potentially, you know, maybe 3 beams out of this or something for when we're building. So that's what I'm hoping to do with these different posts, guys. So that's the reason why I put the line in it as well. So by putting the line in it, guys, you're just opening up the internal of it a wee bit so that it can dry faster. So, and that's what skinning does as well. Okay, so I'm going to crack on here at this and get this all round up. I hope that makes sense, guys. It's a lump of a tree, like it's a lump of a tree. It's one of the bigger ones here at Red Branch. The fell did not go according to plan at all, but hey, listen, it worked out. I should have just, I was a little bit too wary of it, you know what I mean? Should have just horsed her on. Anyway, should have went to the lean. No, that doesn't even make any sense. I should have kept cutting until I saw it start to go, and then I should have come out. Do you know what I mean? So, but guys, look at the space it's opened up here. It's a massive space. So, actually not that keen on taking down too many more trees, to tell you the truth. Oh, hey, listen, I'll get this one all sorted. Well, so guys, if anybody ever comes up to you and says, "Oh, I got an easy job for you," and you say, "What is it?" And they say, "Oh, I have to cut down a tree, I just want you to clear up the branches." It's not an easy job, not an easy job. So look, there's the branches all sorted and cleared away. And so guys, you can see the size of the space I'm going to be working with here. Now, I did originally have planned on taking out all these trees as well, but you know what, I don't think I really need that. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it doesn't have to be round, so I would rather try and fit something into the shape. We've got a lovely big rectangle here. It must be 20-30 feet long, you know, so I would rather fit something into the shape and cut more trees. This one definitely needed to come out, and you can see there, guys, it is quite a nice big straight pole, so we're bound to be able to do something with that. A lot of weight in it, like, a lot of weight in it. So I'm gonna set my ass down here and get all covered in sap. So I decided to take a break from clearing up the brush, and I went away and offloaded the trailer. So, you know, so that's 2 jobs taken care of. So I think I might just start digging and see where I get the bare soil, and just sort of wing it. I think just sort of wing it, as long as it's engineeringly sound. I don't see it being too much of an issue with design and stuff. So it's hard to know. See, the thing is, you make up your mind and then you see something else and then you change your mind. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I am completely sold on the split wood cabin. I am not, hang on, let me turn you around. I am not 100% on the shape yet. I was going for a roundhouse type shape, just because I suppose it could just be an oval house, couldn't it? It doesn't have to be round. You know, it was just going to be a 1-room thing, and maybe with a loft, but let's see. It's hard to know. It is really hard to know. I really would prefer not to have a digger in here, do you know what I mean? So it just means it's easier. There's not a lot of, like, when we were digging the posts here for the roundhouse that the kids are making, you know, you're talking about It's actually a really good location for a house, isn't it? Wonder could I just focus, damn you. Might just take the kids around the house. Nah, I won't. Right, so the thing is, when we were digging for that, right, we didn't have to dig too far before we got down to subsoil, or whatever you call it, you know. So like, so what are we looking at here? So that's basically like maybe a foot and a half, and you can see we're down to it. There's like a granite shelf as well, you know, which could be a pain in the ass. So, but this is a good size, you know. This is a good size. Just lads, it's hard to know. I really need to go home. Well, I tell you what I need to do. I need somebody to come down and say, listen, Wooly, this is what you're going to do. We're going to start. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I do like this whole idea of it being in the trees, you know. So this all grows up in the summer, you know. So plans. I need to sit down. I need to measure this out. And I need to come up with some sort of a, so I need to sit down, I need to measure this out, and I need to come up with some sort of a building, maybe even a slightly smaller figure 8 that will fit in here. Like, this is like 20 feet, at least 22 feet wide, so you know, 20 by 20, you're still getting the 40-foot length there. You're talking about two circular. Yeah, that might work. Yeah. It's hard to know, man. It's so hard to know. To YouTube, and I will research this and I will find this out. And the thing is that Chris Harbour is the guy that I go to on YouTube for this sort of thing. Well, he only has built one building. So guys, if you know any other links or any other people that make these, and I know there's adobe houses and there's all these other different things and mud and stuff like that, basically what I need to figure out is the foundations and how to get that first level down. So I was thinking of building a stone wall, you know, around the foundation, so in your figure 8. And then what I was going to do, it was going to be leveled, and then I was going to put beams across it and build up from there. And then you're talking about rot, and I don't know, there's a lot to this, there's a lot to think about. So, but it's a project, guys, and it's a project I really don't mind doing. I don't mind taking my time over, you know. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, listen, enough rambling from Crazy Wooly. Stay frosty, keep her between the ditches, hey.